Day 2, Winter Strolls. Darkness. The blackness is thick, mud-like. I look around me, but it's clear that I'm the only one here. But there should be another. She might enjoy hide and seek, but I have a hunch that she isn't very good at it. My heart races alongside my feet. What's going on? My body feels light. Just a little more. She's close. I know it. This song. I know I've heard it before. But where? Rin, I'm warning you. If that song continues for another minute, I'll... Who the heck leaves their ringtone on max on a Saturday morning? The next thing I hear is the sound of rushing water as I prepare for the morning. There's something odd about the lucidity of that dream. 2 days in a row, too. Unless this is Mira's doing somehow. Except, no, this can't be anything more than a coincidence. I'll approach it logically. For one thing, I never did figure out how she disappeared from the roof. She couldn't have jumped to the ground from that distance, much less without a single footprint. There was a soft noise after she jumped, but that was it. Maybe she jumped onto a balcony or something. But then, where did she vanish to? Although the real question is why anyone would do that to begin with. She knew what school I went to. Too. Does she know where I live? She somehow knew what route I take home. But if she knows me, why do I not recognize her? No. No, this is all wrong. The dream doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. It doesn't even matter. If she wants to dig up my memories, she'll have to try harder than that. Alright then, breakfast. I'm up before Rin for once. This is more of a rare occurrence than it should be.
Morning, Oni-chan.
I glare at her. She stops. So, was that one of your friends calling this morning?
Yeah, sort of. I told her to call last night, but she missed me, so...
She scratches the back of her head and gives her best oops, sorry look. You know, that ringtone of yours woke me up this morning.
Really? Sorry.
That's not bad for a fake blush, but it's not superb. 6 out of 10. Did I mention that I was having a nice dream when I was so rudely awoken?
Oh, were you dreaming about Lillian?
Of course not! I slammed the coffee mug down, but it didn't earn as much as a flinch. Instead...
Oh, so you weren't dreaming about her? Then what were you complaining about? By the way, you were going to Lucas's place to study today, right?
The tables have turned. Perhaps.
Oh, okay. You were going to fail your exams and repeat the year with me in your class then? Well then, you know what you have to do.
It's cold.
Mark, I'm the one who should be saying that. It's freezing!
Neither of us are willing to step into the attack range of the icy wind. Are you sure you want to go through with this? It's not like we're actually going to study.
I know. but he's got the new culpable axle game. Don't you understand?
What the hell is a culpable axle?
It's cheap Japanese-style censorship. They'll never guess what we're really talking about.
And who exactly is they?
You know, them.
No one's listening. Although, with Mira around, I can't be so sure. Ren and I walk over to Lucas's place without any mishaps. Plus or minus a few furrows and fingers.
Oh, I hope he turns the heat on. I can't play when my fingers are cold.
Don't worry, I'm sure he's comfortably huddled up in front of his computer. You'll see. The bell rings and no one answers.
What?
That's odd. I just called and he said he would be here.
I'm going to freeze to death out here.
Aren't you at least worried that I'll freeze to death as well?
Oh, Mark, how silly. You know I'll be gone before you.
That's not the response I was looking for.
Well, it looks like there's only one thing we can do.
Ren glares mischievously at the door. I have a bad feeling about this.
1, 2...
Ow! What's this? A heavenly silhouette has come to harvest my soul. Already! Life is what it is. I suppose. Goodbye, cruel world.
Beady, 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 beady.
Ouch. What just happened? I'm greeted by Rin's worried face. Alright, that's enough. I'm alive. Already. No need to curse me further.
That was dangerous. Don't you know that you shouldn't lunge at someone's feet with your temple? Someone could have gotten hurt.
Someone? Her eyes do seem a little teary, though. Rin, just so you know, it isn't polite to charge into other people's front doors without permission.
Oh. Sorry.
This makes the pulsing in my head a tad more bearable. Or maybe that's just the cold.
Ah, look! There he is!
Hey! Sorry I'm late. I had to run out and grab some things for lunch. Did I keep you waiting long? He looks around. There's an indentation in the snow scattered around his walkway. Ren is leaning on her left foot because her right is sore from the impact. And I'm too lazy to tell what's happening. He looks from the indentation to Ren, to my head, then back to the indentation. Then he shrugs and unlocks the door. Grab whatever you want to eat. I'll meet you in my room in a few minutes. I start to thaw as we step inside.
Ooh, he got the new Choco a nice book.
Guess her guilt's worn off already. She scampers into Lucas's room and begins snooping around.
I'm surrounded by 2D girls. This is heaven. Literally heaven.
I escape from Rin before my soul gets sucked out of me. In the middle of this mess sits a cluttered desk with a glowing monitor. A glowing monitor. So he left his computer on and unguarded. I see. I admit that I am curious, but am I that curious? I have to say, not even close. No way. I'm dodging this bullet by a mile. Well, I guess that's the end of that. Lucas brings us a few glasses of water and sits down. I would ask why he only has water when he just came back from the grocery store, but he probably has other uses for his money. It's art, not porn! So, have you guys decided on what you want to do?
We can always take turns beating Mark in that new fighting game.
Sounds like a plan. Don't I get a say in any of this? It's been a while. I remember when Rin and I used to come over here all the time, doing nothing but sitting around and chatting over some video games. It's strange, but part of me feels like those days have vanished. Are they gone forever? They couldn't be. But even if they're doing the same old things, I can't help but glance out the window from time to time. Mostly when my chest tightens.
Aw, Mark, you're blushing.
I'm not. Alright. 3 years ago.
It's alright. I'm not teasing you. Well, maybe just a little.
It's strange. I was different back then, but she's hardly changed at all. Cut it out. Already, I'm not in the mood.
Of course you'd say that.
Maybe so, but that doesn't make it any less true. Don't you have anything to do?
Not really. Unless you count homework.
You've been on the computer all day, haven't you?
I noticed you didn't end that sentence with a question mark. But school is boring. Besides, it's not like you're doing anything other than moping around.
I told you I'm not. Her expression drops to me in my tracks. I'm going upstairs. Leave me alone.
Fine. I'll just bother you again tomorrow.
I turn to leave, but I feel her eyes on my back. I walk away. That was me. It's surreal. That really how I felt back then. It all seems to have faded over time, or maybe I just got numb. But that's no excuse to have ignored her like that. I'm sure she knows. She's not that dense. Someday, I owe her a nice, long talk. I want her to know that I care about her.
I don't care about you anymore, Mark.
Did I win? You won. Aha! Who would have thought?
Just you wait. I'll have my revenge next time.
You say that every time.
Fine then. Again. I'll try again.
We're going to be here for a while, aren't we? By the time we left, our final score was 7-2 for her.
Only-chan, stop thinking so much. It's bad for your complexion.
What? Oh. I guess we're already on the train. Complexion aside, yeah, I guess you're right.
Right about what? The fact that you should stop thinking about Lillian?
How can you say that with a straight face?
Years of practice.
Ah. Anyway, that's not what I was thinking about.
I see. So were you thinking of a way to admit to Lucas that you want to borrow one of his games?
Let's just say that I've had a lot to think about lately. I think that's sufficiently vague and truthful.
Yeah, it figures.
Her voice trails off as she sinks into the background. If that doesn't say out of character, I don't know what does. You okay, Rin?
Huh? Of course, I'm fine. You're the one I was worried about.
Did you just say you were what?
No!
You're not actually mad, are you?
Of course I'm mad. Doesn't the popped vein make it obvious?
Sorry. It's just so rare that I get a chance to tease you.
It doesn't count as teasing when you're cheating.
How exactly am I cheating?
I haven't figured that out yet. Seriously, I try to mess with you by snapping you out of your daydream, and this is what I get.
Not bad,
I admit, that was a good play.
Wait, so this was all a plan to mess with my head?
I wasn't actually worried about you or anything. I just didn't want you to fall asleep on some poor girl's shoulders.
I guess I shouldn't remind her that I'm standing, not sitting. That aside, what made you think there was a reason to be worried?
Well, you've been zoning out a lot lately, and you were gazing out the window like an actor in a soap opera, and you've been distant lately. That's all.
Perceptive. Sorry.
No, it's no big deal. You have your own life to live, and I know there are things you wouldn't tell me about.
Don't say it like that. It won't be long, alright? There's something I need to sort out. That's all. The train screeches to a halt at our destination. Rin grins as she pulls Lucas off his gaming device, but I can tell it's a thin coat of paint. Are you gonna read? Oh no, what's happened? Okay, I'm pausing.
It's uncomfortably cold. Wait, sorry. That little pop-up is... It's uncomfortably cold. Not bitterly cold, but uncomfortably. Just cold enough to make you wish you'd brought gloves. When your breath is barely visible. It's late, fall equivalent of those drizzly days when you can't quite decide if it's worth taking out your umbrella. It's nostalgic. I pace back and forth to clear my mind, but it doesn't work. It's been years since I've seen him. Years. It should be excited, but something feels off. Gosh, it's cold. I'm not sure what I was expecting. Was he supposed to be the star of the football team? An emotional wreck? Just another guy. There's no way he's forgotten everything that happened. I was struck with the strangest feeling when I talked to him the other day. He was mesmerized, of course, but his eyes were empty. It was like staring through frosted glass, virtually opaque. But I can't lose focus yet. I just wish I could shake the feeling that he isn't who he used to be. I guess 3 years is a long time. Mark, look! We're finally here!
Where are we again? What?
Feel free to browse, everyone. New customers are always appreciated. Viva! Yes, you'll be amazed. We have an endless amount of products.
It's time! It's time! The Golden Land awaits us! Just so I'm clear, this is a store, right? Well, yes. Okay, I was just checking. Well then, I don't really want to ditch them, but when I consider the possibility of what's behind those doors, I'm gonna go in with them. Alright, I'll bite the bullet. Kick common sense to the curb, and what have you. I'm going in. I think I've heard Lucas mention that game. Maybe they're all lining up for pre-orders. As I wandered to the back of the store in search of wherever Rin and Lucas vanished to, I stumbled upon bits and pieces of conversation. I'm telling you, it's gonna be awesome. Pre-orders are going up next week. I hear the TV station site has an exclusive pillow cover too. I even know a guy who can get it across the border for you. I'm out of here. Alright guys, thank you for joining me and Katakana Katana on this lovely Sunday night. And I hope you guys are laying down in your PJs getting ready to go to sleep too as well. And I say thank you for joining us in Sepia Tears Midwinters Reprise. Stay tuned for more episodes every Sunday. Hopefully by the next few weeks we'll probably be done with this. So give us a thumbs up if you guys really do enjoy our reading, and if you think we're great, go ahead and leave a comment down below saying we are great. So without further ado, I bid you guys good night. God bless you guys out there, and please subscribe to become a Majestic in the Day, and stay tuned for more Sepia Tears. Peace out.